it's Mommy Tang. Did you miss me? I missed you guys. If you can't get enough of me, you know, and you still want to see me, get on to Snapchat because I try to reply most of the texts, you know. Sometimes I open and I'm like, wait, which one did I open? I still don't know, you know. Well, today is all about fan guys. I'm gonna talk about YouTube fans, Instagram fans, my fans, you fan me, you know what I mean? All those goody stuff, so stay tuned. So last week, I promised I was gonna do a video on HighCarbHanna. Do you remember HighCarbHanna? Because I know a lot of you left a comment saying, oh, HighCarbHanna brought me here and we love you. And so let's do some gossip because girls, honestly, you know, sometimes girls have to gossip to get their stress out and you know what I mean? That's how you get close. It's really weird how we work, but you know, it's just, I think it's just Mother Nature. Is that how you say it? I don't even know. Now, when it comes to raw fruit, I guess goddess, I would say probably Fully Raw Christina. I'm sure you guys all know her. You know, when I think of raw fruit, I think of her. Now, Freely, she's very special to me. Very special to me because, you know, some of you guys leave me messages saying, oh my gosh, Mommy Tang, I decided to go vegan because of you, you know? And that's what Freely was to me. You know, I became vegan because of Freely. So forever, I will love her. I don't care what you guys say. Okay, but that's like another spotlight. You know, Freely needs another spotlight. I can't share her here. You know, she needs her own thing. So if anybody wants to know about Freely, then let me know in the comments and I'll do another gossip video about Freely. Then there's starch-based diet for vegans, you know. McDougall style, I guess. Rice, potato. The potato queen, I say it's Hannah, HighCarbHanna. You know, when I think of potato, I think of Hannah. Potato Hannah, you know? So today's recipe is going to be her famous fries. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen the fries before I ever followed Hannah. You know what I mean? But she's the one that motivated me to eat potatoes. Like, I'm sure some of you saw kimchi and heard of kimchi, but maybe I was the motivation kind of person for you to start to eat like all this kimchi stuff. Same thing with Hannah. She made me want to eat potato. I'm like, I'm gonna eat some potato today. So let's get with the recipe before I go to all this gossip because last video she was like, yeah, sometimes I just like see her recipes and like not like see her mukbang. I'm like, Hannah, not today. You're going to listen to all the way to the end, girl, because I'm going to talk about you just randomly here and there and here and there. And if you want to hear what I have to say, you just have to stay for the whole 30 minutes. That's right. So, of course, if you want to get the whole potato thing going, you have to go and check her out because she does awesome recipes on every single potato you could think of. You know, I remember told you she was a potato queen, but today I'm going to use the potatoes she always likes to use. I believe they're the russet potatoes. I use the whole bag. I'm using that today. And honestly, I only had like 3 in there or something like that. I was like, 3 potatoes? That's not gonna fill me up. So I open up another potato. This is the gold potatoes. Now, I've never made fries with these. So I'm gonna try and let you know. These are the, you know, the waxy ones. I'll show you the comparison for some of you that know. Okay, so those are the potatoes that we use. I think this is what she does, but I'm sorry, Hannah, I didn't follow all your recipe through because I didn't have all the stuff. And on top of that, I washed these. I don't think she washed your potatoes. Hannah, let me know why you don't wash your potatoes. People want to know. We want to know. I washed them already, okay? So, ow! Just kidding. So you want to cut your potatoes in half, okay? And then, I don't know, I guess just make big slices like this. Just almost like, you know, home fries. You know what I mean? See? Okay, and you want to put them in the bowl. Let me just do this. Okay, like so. And you want to kind of make it even size because, you know, you want them to cook together. And when you take it out, you don't want to like be eating some raw potatoes. Like other one is all burnt. You know what I mean? So do that. And do the same thing for other potato. Now try to use same potatoes, I guess. I don't think it matters, but today. By the way, to save time, I'm already cooking my potatoes in the oven, okay? So I'm just showing you the recipes, because if you want to know the full recipe, go watch her, okay? She's a potato queen. I'm not a potato queen. I'm just the Asian vegan mama queen. Okay, so this is a little different than what she did because she doesn't use any oil, I believe. She does a little bit of salt, but she doesn't use oil. Now, if you ask me, how come Hannah doesn't use any oil? You need to go to her channel and check it out. She tells you all about it, you know? Why would I want to repeat something that she's good at? You know what I mean? I don't need to teach you. I use a little bit of oil. I use a little bit of salt in my recipes, you know? So, I'm just gonna use this. Organic no salt seasoning. I really like this because you could use it on anything. There's no salt. So I just put this. I got this from Costco. Okay. Put that. And then I think she puts sometimes curry and cumin, all that stuff. I don't got time for that. Okay. Some black peppers. Believe it or not, I like to put a little bit of coconut sugar. I don't know why. I think it just makes things a little sweeter. I guess you could skip it if you want to. Just a tiny bit. And she just kind of rubs and then she bakes them, you know? Now, I put a little bit of oil, very little bit, only because my kids do eat them. And I try fries without oil, but it was a little bit on the drier side. You know how like fries, when they're fried, they're like really juicy? But look how much I put in there, like, oh, so little. Like you seriously need like tiny bit, like really tiny, okay? And then you're just gonna mix it up like so. And that's pretty much it. You're gonna get baking sheet, cookie sheet, okay? Get a rack like this. If you cook your potato right here, it'll stick. On top of that, it won't be crispy. So you wanna get on top of that, you just dump your potatoes, spread them apart, like so, okay? Obviously, this is not enough for me, but this is a sample. So you want to cook them, I cook them over 400. Is this Celsius or Fahrenheit? I don't know. I always forget about that. And then you bake it till you see a little bit of crispy brown edges, and then you want to poke like maybe toothpick, or I use chopstick. Poke it, and if it goes through, then it's done. Are you ready to eat with me? Such an easy recipe, right? Let's do some gossiping and let's eat this together. Someone also commented to me, gave me a comment saying, Mommy Tang, why don't you make your own kimchi? How come you always use like store-bought kimchi? Don't you know it's cheaper to make your own? It is so much cheaper and so much yummier. The problem is, not many people know what kimchi is, you know? And you're not gonna go and start making kimchi if you never had kimchi before. You have to eat kimchi and fall in love with it and eat it, and you're like, oh my God, I'm getting broke. And then they'll be like, okay, I need to make this so I save money. And that's when you're gonna start making kimchi. And that's when I'm gonna show you like, because I don't get any comments yet about how do you make kimchi? It's more like, where can I get the kimchi, you know? But today, just to prove it to you, I will be eating my own kimchi that I made. Oh yeah. On top of that, we need ketchup, right? Who doesn't eat their fries with their ketchup? I don't understand that part. So let's get some ketchup going. It depends what ketchup is on sale. I use either this one or this one. Or anything that's on sale. Whatever it's organic and it's on sale, that's what I use, okay? So, put some ketchup in there and put some sriracha in there. You guys all know sriracha, right? I forgot to bring a spoon to stir, so I'm just gonna use my little ghetto that way. Good. I just drink regular water. So you want to cook them till they look crispy, you know? See how this is looking crispy? I don't know. I guess you could cook it a little bit more to make it a little bit more crispy, but I was a little busy today. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You notice my hands are like all red? Because I make my kimchi, I put it in this huge jar, and in order for me to like grab the kimchi inside, I gotta put my hand in there and grab, and it stained me. Okay. Here comes the part. See, the kimchi that I've been eating, they're already like, they pre-cut. The ones that I make at home, they're like long, just like cabbage, you know. The best way to eat kimchi like this, okay? You're put apart. I'm really sorry that you can't try this. You have no idea. Oh my god. I'm thinking, what should I talk about today first? I have so many things I want to talk about. I'm gonna remember it all. So let's talk about Hannah a little bit. When she did her 30-day potato challenge, she did this, for some of you that don't know her, she did this potato challenge where she eats potato for like 30 days, okay? And a lot of people, I think she went up to like mainstream media for that, you know? Vegan girl ate potato for 30 days, lost all the weight, or something like that, you know? And so many vegans were coming up with the video saying it's healthy, it's not healthy, it is not healthy, it's healthy, you know? Now, one thing about me, I never press thumb down, or I never write a bad comment to anybody. If I don't like it, I just move on with my life, you know what I mean? But I just don't do that. I put thumbs up and I write good comments like, oh hey, I like this video, it was really nice, you know? So anyways, I wonder how did you feel, Hannah? When people start making videos about you? Oh my gosh. How do you feel now that I'm making videos about you, girlfriend? I wonder. I'm not that big yet. People don't make videos about me yet, you know? No. There's always that smart people. You know, when you go to school, right? There's always that kid, really smart kid. He looks like he aces his test, right? And he also like, you know, very social. Like he has friends and he goes out and stuff. And he's always like, you know, kind of like enjoying the party life. At the same time, he's getting good grade and, you know, they know how to dress. You know, there are those people. You know why they're like that? Do you know why? Because for them, for other people, it might take 30 days to get the point. But for people like that, it only takes them a second to get the point. As soon as they get the point, they move on. You know? Some students don't even get it after 30 days. They're like, huh? You know? The whole point of her 30-day video, basically, she was trying to tell you guys that potatoes are healthy. Okay? So just get that point and move on. You know, you don't have to eat potatoes for 30 days. You know, you don't have to eat potatoes every day. She's trying to tell you potatoes are not enemies. Potatoes are your friend. That's the whole point. Am I right, Hannah? Am I wrong? Please tell me I'm right. You know, and while she was doing the potato challenge, you know I do mukbang, right? I eat a lot. The days, like for example, on Wednesday, I eat very heavy. A lot of salt, a lot of oil. On Thursday, I just ate something like this. Potato diet, kind of. And I felt great on Friday. You know what I mean? And she taught me the potatoes are not fattening food. A lot of people blame the fatness on potato. Do you see what I just did? Like this? Kimchi. That just came out of my brain out of nowhere. I think I'm a genius. You know? For those of you that got that message, that's awesome. No? But people will be hating and disliking her. It's like, you're crazy, just 30 potatoes a day, you know, whatever, just bringing her down. Let me just tell you. When I first heard of Hannah, HighCarbHanna on YouTube, I didn't know her. She didn't know me. She didn't have this much following either. I was heavily, I still am very into Freely, you know, I still watch her videos and I still love her, but I watch other channels other than her. When I first went vegan, that's all I saw. That's all I saw, just Freely, just all day Freely, you know? So, when I first met Hannah, this is when they had a little drama about, I'm so sorry to have to bring this up, Hannah. Maybe this is something that you don't want people to know, but we had a little bit of drama in the beginning. And because I loved Freely, I looked at Hannah and said, like, what's she talking about? Like, and I just I didn't even watch her really, you know? On top of that, Hannah seemed really like down to earth person. Like, she wasn't like giggly enough, like, hi guys, you know, she wasn't like that. She has a little bit of attitude, you know? I like that. But I noticed that from the beginning of her videos till now, it's been years, she's still the same little bit of attitudey girl, you know? But you'd be like, what do you mean Hannah has an attitude? I'll tell you what I mean, okay? When Hannah makes things, right, when she puts stuff in the potato, instead of like putting it down, she has a little bit of attitude, like she'll just go like that. That kind of attitude. You know, it doesn't hurt anybody, but she has that in her. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Hannah? I felt guilty kind of watching her because I felt like I was doing something wrong when I was watching her. So I was like, I used to watch her in the corner. You know, I never subscribed to her. I wasn't, you know, making any comments or anything. I just watched her. But I loved her editing. I love her music. Oh my gosh, her videos, when she does vlogs and she puts the music in there, I don't know where she gets her music from. Oh my god, that music is life for me. I'm like, oh Hannah, why did you cut that off? I'm like, keep it longer. I love the way she just, you know, just edit her video to like flow with the music and the food, and it just, I don't know, I like it, you know? The fact that she puts herself out there for people, you know? I like that about her. Now, I know some of you went to her channel and gave her some, why are you following Mommy Tang? No. Not all of you, but I know some of you did. I never saw, but I heard from this birdie, you know? Let me tell you something, okay? If you think I'm the one that created Mukbang, you are wrong. Mukbang, okay, has been around for years, over 4 years, I think, a really long time in Korea. Okay, this is how it started, okay? Let me just tell you a little bit about Mukbang. I don't know everything about Mukbang. My Korean viewers might be like, 야, 너 틀렸어. I'll be like, I'm sorry. Okay, but this is what I know about mukbang. First of all, if you're gonna do mukbang, say the right way. It's mukbang, okay? Don't say mukbang or mukbang or mukbang or I don't know. It's mukbang, okay? Muk stands for 먹자, 먹는다, eat, to eat. Pang does not stand for pangu. Pangu is a fart. Pang stands for, I actually thought that it was room before, so I actually gave a wrong information to somebody. I said, oh, it's the eating room. No, I was wrong too, and I was Korean. Pang stands for 방송, broadcasting, okay? So it's eating, broadcasting. It started because it is one, I guess they call it BJ's. He was doing a live show, or she was doing a live show, and then she was eating. What I know, I think it was a she. She started eating, and everybody said, oh my gosh, we love the way you eat. Eat with us all the time. So she started eating and talking and getting to know her fans. And everybody loved her. And they started giving her like donations and stuff like that. She started making a lot of money. So it caught media's attention. So everybody started doing mukbang, you know, 먹는 방송, you know, eating, broadcasting, live. And it got so big, it made it into YouTube. And I guess people saw, and then American people started doing the same thing. Now, I might be totally wrong in this, but I heard that Patricia, the blonde girl, I don't know, I think Hannah mentioned her name. I don't know, I'm really sorry, I don't know her name. She's really big in YouTube. She has like many, like over like 2-3 million people following her. She looks like a little baby doll. She's a little bit chubby, and Freely always talks about her. I guess she did mukbang and then it got bigger. But for me, this is the way I see mukbang, okay? On YouTube, I'm not really successful, you know what I mean? I'm not really successful yet, but people watch me, you guys watch me, you know? Everybody copies off of everybody. Do you really think everybody decided to do what I eat in a video? I don't know who started the what I eat in a video, but everybody loves it and everybody does it the same. Everybody copies off of everybody. Same with mukbang. Everybody does mukbang too. Of course, all of the mukbang, they're Korean based. So the first person I know that's Korean and did this in English is a girl named Kimmy. I know that because people said to me on the comment, oh my god, do you know Kimmy? Have you seen Kimmy? I don't know if she's gonna see this video, but when I saw Kimmy before I started my mukbang, I said, oh my god, that's a good idea that she's doing this. Maybe I could do that for vegan Asian food. So Kimmy had a little bit of influence in my mukbang. Then I watched Casey Neistat like there's no tomorrow. I love Casey Neistat, okay? And then I saw one of his video one day and he said, if you want to succeed in YouTube, you have to make it like if this is your job, you know? You have to show up every day, Monday to Sunday, but Saturday, Sunday I can't, so Monday to Friday. So I started posting videos, I don't know if you guys noticed, Monday to Friday. So this had this big influence on me. Then there is Patrick Starr. Do you know who he is? Patrick Starr. He's a makeup he's like a, what is he? What do you call him? Drag queen? Do you call him a drag queen? What do you call that? Oh my god. Am I gonna get hate on for this? For like not calling him the right name? Anyway, he's a guy, but he shows you how to wear makeup. You know? I watch him because he's so funny and his personality is so like, it's really like, I don't know, I like him. I love watching him. And when I was watching him, I said, that's what I should do. You know, be friendly on YouTube instead of being all serious on YouTube. So he had a little bit of influence on me too. And of course, mukbang, it's been there forever, you know? So I followed that platform. Now, for you guys, this is very new, but for Koreans, this is a very, very old thing, you know? It's very old. There's not many Korean girls or guys doing mukbang in English, you know, especially vegan. I don't know if there's any, you know? Let me know if there are. Let me go on there and support them. But you know how you hear this saying like, you have to go after your dream and blah, blah, blah. If you want to be successful in anything that you do, this is what I believe, okay? You have to have a platform, okay? Let's say you want to be a doctor. Then you have to go to medical school just like everybody else. You got to learn everything. You know what I mean? You have to have the basics. But what you do within that field, like you want to become, I don't know, plastic surgeon, you want to become, I don't know, gynecologist, you want to become this and that, that's up to you. But first 4 years of medical school, everybody has to do the same thing. You know what I mean? And it's up to you what you do within that platform that makes you who you are. This is my platform, you know? I might change it around, I don't know. You know, like if you look at my first mukbang, I'm very different then than now because every day I'm learning and every day I'm like, yeah, I should add this. And I read all your comments and I try to make you guys happy. Some people are like, you talk way too much. Shut up and eat. I'm like, I mean, is that what you want? So, by means, if Hannah wants to do her mukbang, leave her be, you know? It's not my thing. You know, she does a great job, then yay. And I've seen her mukbang, and I think they're great. But back to Hannah, like I said, I didn't like her in the beginning. I didn't know. I just thought that, you know, I just didn't like her because of all the reasons, whatever the reasons I had, you know? But like I used to watch her from the back, like, you know? But one day, I think I left her a comment. You know, and I said, I think I like your video, I like your music, I don't know, I did something. And then she replied back and said, oh my gosh, Mommy Tang, I love your Instagram. And I was like, oh my gosh, she watches me? And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so honored. And she was like, yeah. And that's the moment when I felt so bad inside, you know, because I never gave her the benefit of the doubt. I just didn't like her because she was on the same side as me. I just felt like, but look at how much she, you know, look how much love she's giving me on her channel. You know, it means a lot, you know. A lot of you guys came to me because of her, and I really feel shame that I was ever like that, you know. Of course, life is about learning, you know, so I learned from this mistake. What I'm trying to say is sometimes you know, meet people that you might look at and say, oh, I can't get along with her, I don't like her, whatever. But they could become your best friend one day. You never know. Then, of course, there are people like you meet and you love them at the beginning and like, they're like, you know, they stab you. Watch out for those. So basically what I'm trying to say is some of you might not like Hannah, but you know, maybe she'll help you with something in your life. You never know, you know? Maybe you start watching her a lot, maybe something, you know, positive might come out of her. You don't know that. So stop hating, you guys, okay? That's love, you know? Stop hating. When she says she was coming to New York sometime in May, girl, I would love to meet you. I want to apologize for like not liking you when I didn't know you, but now that I feel like I know you, I think I could love you, okay? So let's get together, okay? Okay, ever since I started doing Snapchat, I get a lot of, I don't want to say fan, but excuse me. They do call me Mommy Tang, I'm like your biggest fan, so I'm just gonna call them fan. I never thought that I would have a fan, you know? Well, they're like, Mommy Tang, I'm your biggest fan, give me a shout out. Of course, the Snapchat erases right away, so I'm like, okay. It's not hard for me to give you a shout out. It doesn't cost me any money. My videos are super long. I could sneak you in for a couple seconds. I just have a problem. When you say shout me out, what do you mean by shout you out? Like, what is it that you want me? If you have a question or something, let's say it came from Bill, and the Bill said, Mommy Tang, you know, I don't know the ketchup brand you use, can you show me? And I could say, Bill just asked me what this ketchup flavor was blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Bill. That's like a shout out, right? But if you just kind of randomly just like text me and say like, shout me out, what does it mean? Like, do you want me to just like to say your name? That's what you want? I don't know. I don't understand that part. Maybe I'm like not in the game yet, you know? But let me give you a perfect example of how to ask me, okay? You gotta like, one of my fans sent me a picture through Snapchat, and she said, this is a picture of my youngest. Say hello to Nadia. Say hello to Nadia Ramahani. I'm so sorry if I can pronounce you, but she sent me a picture. Look how cute she is. That's how I'm gonna give you a shout out if you make it clear, you know what I mean? This morning, another Snapchat came and said, Mommy Tang, can you give me a shout out? I said, sure, why not? And he said, oh, really? I was like, yeah. And sent me a picture. You know, that's how you ask me. I don't mind doing it for you. Hello.
Hello, you.
Oh, thanks, Boo. You make me happy. Did you know that?
Yeah. Next time, can you buy me a new phone for me? Because I don't have a phone yet.
You want me to buy you a new phone?
Yeah.
But you're so little. Who's gonna pay for the bill? Are you?
What?
Who's gonna pay for the bill? Yeah. You don't know, right?
Yeah.
You can't get a phone till you know that. Okay? If you know, then come back to me. Hold on.
Is that your kimchi?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Another shout out from one of my viewers. Now, I read every single comment, you guys, even though I might not reply because I just can't read and respond to 800 comments. I got 800 comments last video. I was like shocked, you know? Her name is Fatima. Fatima said, okay, she said, hi Mommy Tang, I'm your fan, we love you. She's from Sweden. She said, love Korean food and Korean this and that. And so we watch you. Two of my sister, Rakoya and Zena. And me, we're biggest fan. Can you give us a shout out? I said, yeah, sure. You know, ask and I'll do it. Now, I know some YouTubers, they get really fancy and they post that little, you know, comment like right on the bottom right here. I don't know how to do it, okay? I'm really ghetto. And I don't know how to do it. So I'm just gonna do it my way, okay? Like,
That's so spicy.
if you get lucky, maybe I'll circle your like comment like this. You know what I mean? And show you. This was from a viewer named M. She said, why don't you make your own kimchi? You know? I do make my own kimchi. Did you see? Last time I spoke Korean and all these Korean comments came through. You know, all these Koreans are coming out of the closet telling me like, hey, I didn't know you speak Korean. I have a little special shout out to my Korean fans. 여러분, 사랑해요. Now don't leave me any nasty comments, okay? I know some of you be like, that was nasty. No, Ruben. No, Ruben.
Mommy cookie.
You should eat till you're full, you know? Don't stuff yourself, you know? That's the whole point of this kind of diet. You also ask me, wouldn't potato make you fat? Wouldn't rice make you fat? Like I said, you want to learn more about potatoes? Hop onto Hannah's channel, okay? You're so funny. You want some ketchup? This is spicy though. You want some? No? Okay. You want kimchi? Oh. You love kimchi, don't you? Mm. Anyways, I'm getting full, you guys. So since Hannah, I did her recipe on Hannah's potato. Tomorrow when I see you, hold on. I'm gonna post my recipe, my Asian potato recipes, okay? So make sure you come back tomorrow and subscribe, okay? So that way I know, be like, they love me. I need to do this more often, you know? That potato was sweet. So, bye guys.
Bye. Have fun.
Oh, you trying to have some? Peppy, come here. Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Why are you so perfect? Why are you so beautiful?
What is this?
What?
I hear something.
What do you hear?
Like this. No.
I love you, Peppy. Peppy.
No, this is mine.
Peppy, you hear me?
What?
Do you hear me?
No.
I love you.
What do?
You make me happy. You make me happy. Do you know that? You are my light. Do you know that, Peppy?
Mommy,
What?
yeah, kimchi.
Me?
Yeah.
I love kimchi.
Yeah, sauce.
Huh?
Then hate sauce.
Who hates sauce?
You.
I do. I love sauce too. See?
No.
You want some water?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
It was my mistake.